Welcome to Men of Abundance, the podcast for those looking to level up their lives by hanging out with some of the greatest leaders and established professionals in our community, living a life of integrity, honor, and the abundance mentality. Prepare to pay it forward with your host, former Army medic turned lifestyle entrepreneur, Wally Carmichael.
Hey, what is going on, Men of Abundance community? It has been way too long since I've done a live here in the community. Few people ever jump on while I'm in the community, and that's cool, but I know a lot of people get a little bit out of this because I get the feedback from it. Speaking of feedback, I've been getting a lot of feedback from the podcast in general, mostly because I've kind of taken a hiatus and I haven't posted any new episodes for the Men of Abundance podcast in a couple weeks, probably about 3 weeks as a matter of fact. And some people have been contacting me and saying, "Where'd you go? Is the show still running?" And it is. I'm still doing interviews. The thing is I've been working on some other stuff since I've been retired. John, what's going on, man? Good to see you. And I appreciate you guys jumping on. And I'm going to use this audio for the next episode of the Men of Abundance podcast, as a matter of fact. But I wanted to share with those of you here in the group what's been going on and why the hiatus, why I haven't been posting any episodes, and kind of what I have going on in my mind with Men of Abundance, the community, the podcast, and what I have going on with my business, quite frankly. Since I've retired from the Army, about 4 years ago, and more specifically since I retired, meaning I don't work for anybody else. I completely stopped working for the government, for the Department of Defense back in January. Quite frankly, I've gotten quite comfortable, very comfortable. I never imagined that this would be a problem in getting so comfortable with getting up, getting my son to school, going to the fitness center, working out, going swimming, maybe playing hooky a couple of times like we did twice last week, in fact, and going to Universal or Volcano Bay or Disney, or just going fishing or doing whatever. And I've gotten very comfortable in sitting back on that lifestyle while I'm also working with a few one-on-one businesses as a business consultant, business coach, depending on the relationship. And I've been doing a little bit of that, and I'm just enjoying myself, man. And I'm really digging it. And I want more people to enjoy this lifestyle. I don't know about the retired lifestyle, but just the ability to do the things that I want to do when I want to do it. Live my life. I'm truly living my life of abundance. When I first started this journey, I felt I was living my life of abundance, and I was. I have been for many, many years. That's why the whole process and the whole project got started, because I was living on the beach in Hawaii and realized that I'm still not fulfilled. I still wasn't satisfied. I was still chasing that 6 and 7 figure income, or actually a 6-figure income, because I was already 7-figure income, because I was already at a 6-figure income at the time. And living on the beach in Hawaii, my son playing in the water. Some of you have heard this story, but I just wasn't fulfilled, wasn't satisfied, until it just hit me like a pile of bricks in the back of my head, and my wife saying, "Wally, what the hell are you chasing?" That is something she had literally said to me many times. But at this point in time, sitting in the gazebo on the beach with my cup of coffee and my headset, listening to another podcast or audiobook, trying to figure out how to live an amazing life, I heard her voice in my head. She was still asleep in the house right behind me on the beach. And I just realized I don't know that I said I'm living a life of abundance, but I realized I'm living my best life. I'm living an amazing life. And it's only gotten better since then. It's gotten so much better since then. And I want more people to come on this journey. So here's what has happened with the Men of Abundance podcast. I have primarily been talking with entrepreneurs, veteran tour entrepreneurs, authors, and other people who are not entrepreneurs, but who have a job and are living their life of abundance and prosperity and somehow paying it forward to the community. And I feel that the show and the conversations have gone more towards business strategies and more towards marketing and stuff like that, rather than as much about the lifestyle. Although I continue to keep the questions the same and I try to have the conversation, of their personal lives, how they're living instead of just the technical stuff. But I want to honor the guest as well, because while they all say it's been refreshing to have a conversation about my personal life and have a conversation about what's really going on in my life outside of business and how it is intertwined with the business. They are very refreshed in having that conversation. And I'm glad, because that's where I wanted this show to go, and I want the conversation to go. On Men of Abundance, we want to know the man or the woman behind the abundance, not just the business person. So that's one of the questions I ask. And it's evolved very well. But I find that what I want to learn more about recently is people's business. I've always been intrigued in how people make money. I've always been intrigued with business and life strategies. I absolutely geek out on this. That's why I really love following Tony Robbins and people like that who are both business and life strategists, which I've kind of taken that term on to describe myself, and what I do professionally is a business and life strategist, marketing strategist, life strategist, because it's all intertwined. I believe that your business is an extension of you, is a part of you, especially if you're a business owner and you've developed the business from infancy. That's your baby. And it's hard to separate from that when you come home. And I know it's the same with jobs as well. I know, because I was in a job for many, many years. But I just find it so interesting. So I do like to have both the personal conversation and the business conversation. And along the way, the whole process of hosting and starting and having all of these over almost 300 conversations now with mostly entrepreneurs, and learning these strategies and studying it myself, even from my own businesses from the past, before Men of Abundance got started, and everything that I've studied, all of the books that I have around here. I've got so many that I've read and still reference, all of the courses that I've taken. My college is in business management, upper level management. It's just natural for me to take on coaching clients and consulting clients in business and marketing strategies and life strategies, partly because people have asked me to do that. And I started developing a program. So that's what I've done. So what's going to happen with Men of Abundance is I'm still going to continue having the conversations like I have been before, asking, what their biggest kick in the gut moment is, describe themselves, talking about, how they're paying it forward to the community, the pay it forward round, where they're going to share their strategies and life strategies and what their habits are and stuff like that, all the rituals. But I'm going to continue doing that because I'm getting a lot of great feedback from it, and people are telling me it's really making a difference in their own personal lives. In addition to that, I'm going to bring on my own passion, and instead of starting another podcast, which is what I initially thought about doing, called Abundance and Prosperity Business Mastery, I'm just going to have on Friday, like I used to have, the Pay It Forward Aloha Friday. Now it's going to be a business-related conversation. Actually, not a conversation. It's basically just going to be me initially. And I'm going to be sharing business strategies that I use with businesses, and I've used in my own businesses, and I use with businesses here in the community. Eventually, it's going to turn into me having conversations with clients that I've personally worked with and doing some screen shares on the YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is also going to take those videos and put them on the Abundance and Prosperity Business Mastery Facebook group. So you can go subscribe to the Abundance and Prosperity Business Mastery Facebook group. I'll have all the links down in the comments here. And that is just going to be Friday. So I'm going to save all the business strategies that I have for that Friday episode, and it will probably be 15, 20 minutes long. That way, those that have contacted me and said, Wally, I absolutely love the conversations, but for my business, I need more business strategies. I need more marketing strategies. I need more strategies for my life to help better balance, or I refer to it as a counterbalance, but to better mesh my business with my family and enjoy both. Because what's happening with most men is most men put all their focus onto one thing, which is usually the business, and neglect the family. ironically, like me, for many, many years, everything I was doing in business and in my job as an Army medic and bettering my career, going to all these schools, getting all these deployments to get promotions, and then side businesses that I've always had, working, coming home, going to work on my business, doing all that was all for the family. The problem was I was neglecting my family, and it almost cost my family a couple times. It certainly caused a lot of stress on the family, specifically on my wife's side. And I know that a lot of other men go through this as well. So I'm going to be sharing those strategies that I've learned over the years and that I'm learning because I learn every single day. Now, here's the beauty of what I do as a business and marketing strategist specifically. I'm networked with over 100 other coaches and consultants, and these are top-notch coaches and consultants. My mentor, Carl Bryan, is in the top 11 of best business coaches ranked in 2018, Tony Robbins being number one, but Carl has learned a lot and references a lot from Tony Robbins and others. But here's the thing, to hire Carl Bryan, it's, tens of thousands of dollars. To hire Tony Robbins, it's $1 million for a day, $1 million for a day. You go to any of his events, $3 to $10,000 just for a 3-day event. I got the same information. I'm not putting myself quite on that level because I haven't done the masses of training that they have or consulting or coaching that they have, but I still have the same exact information. And oh, by the way, if for whatever reason I don't know what I'm doing, I don't have the answer specifically for your industry, all I have to do is go back and network with any of these several hundred coaches that specifically work in that industry, and bam, I've got the information for you. And I'm never going to act like, I'm not going to be like other folks and try to give you information just based off of what I think it should happen or I think you should do. I'm going to go off of data. I'm going to go off the best strategy for that specific situation, for your industry, because I've gotten it from somebody who's been doing it for 5, 10, 20 years. And the same strategy has gotten this specific result. That's the beauty of working with so many people that are in specific industries, and they've got data behind their strategies that work the same. It's predictable. It works the same way every time, as long as you do the work right. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm going to show you how to do. So, guys, I greatly appreciate everybody in the Men of Abundance community. If you would share this out with others. If you're a business owner, I strongly, I just welcome you, and I look forward to seeing you on the YouTube channel where I'll be doing the YouTube videos. That audio is going to be going on to the Friday Men of Abundance episode, and it's going to be Abundance and Prosperity Business Mastery episode. I'll have a different title each time, specifically so you'll know specifically what I'm talking about and how it will help your business. And if you know any business owners that need this type of information to greatly enhance their business, then invite them on over as well. Because here's the thing, I am excellent at marketing. I've got marketing strategies that will easily create conversions that will blow anybody else's information out of the water for sure. But here's the thing about marketing. Social media, whether it's social media marketing or any other type of marketing, it's the long game. It takes a while to get a return on the investment of time or money. Even if you're putting in money, it still takes time to nurture social media marketing or any other type of marketing. I've got the techniques and the strategies to do that, but it still takes time. However, business strategies that are implemented properly can literally put money in your pocket, in your bank, in your business in a matter of weeks. Literally a matter of weeks. Some of them a week, others 2 to 3 months. And that's important for you to know, because so many people out there are trying to get you to buy marketing strategies and coach you through your marketing. But the problem is, the reason why you're not getting results, it like within the 3 months that you want to get results and then you end up firing them, is because marketing is a long-term game. It's a long game. It takes a while, 6, 9, 12, 18 months to get a return on that investment. of time and money. Where business strategies put money in your pocket right away. And I've got over 100 strategies. I've got my book over here somewhere where I put the top 8 strategies in this book that I work with most businesses that put money. Only 3 of those strategies are marketing strategies. The other 5 are business strategies. Huge difference. All right. I'm also going to work on your mindset, but we're not going to talk about that right now. That's all the abundance mindset. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today, man. I greatly appreciate you sticking around. Share this as you will. I'm going to be posting this as the this week's episode for Men of Abundance, and please share that out as well. All right, take care, guys.